Gang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the PhilsGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At PhilsGang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And PhilsGang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the PhilsGang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
PhilsGang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records, and Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial. to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
Listen, we're incredibly oversold. Historically, this is a pretty good time to buy. The dip buyers seem to have been completely blown out.
Unbelievable. This guy just doesn't give up. That's great. Great time to buy. Great time to buy. You know how many times he told you it was a great time to buy? And the fake business network told you great time to buy on the dip. And how many times did you get hurt? You know, when a market drops and you get into a crash, you don't have these rallies that sustain themselves. You got to wait until you get a complete capitulation. In the meantime, you short the market. But every time you listen to them and they sound so convincing, hey, buy on the pullback, you're going to get rich. Buy Microsoft, buy Facebook, buy Google, all those names. They suck you into them. Because they're in them. They are in them. They got to get out. The big brokerage houses, they got their clients in them. They got to get them out. Just like Enron. If you look at the chart on Enron, how many times they told people to buy on a dip? Kramer was one of the worst. Buy on a dip. The very last time he told people to buy on a dip, he came out and said, if you don't buy on a dip, you got to be stupid. You got to be stupid. Rallied and then completely collapsed. This isn't a market that is a little correction. These aren't corrections. I told you how many times I've been telling you? You've heard over and over while markets were making new highs. I kept telling you, we're headed for a huge crash. We're headed for a crash. And you remember, starting in about a year ago, I said, I'm going to start a program. I'm going to put it up on my YouTube channel every Friday so I can guide you people right up to the crash. And I did. I brought that program right up to February 24th, and that was when the crash really started. You see, the market should have capitulated by now, meaning the fear should have been in this market where your screens are shaking on your desk, and then all of a sudden, the big institutions, the insurance companies, the big banks, they stop buying. And when they stop buying, you get the capitulation. That's when you get the big crash. That hasn't happened. Because, see, they've been screwing people. This crash has been going on for 14 years. The crash started with QE. People have no idea what QE is. They thought it was magic. Every time the market dropped, it would rally back. People actually thought it was magic. It's not magic since 2014. It's QE. It's a crime. What they were doing is stealing money from the hard-working people of our country, the working class, and taking that money and shifting it and pushing it upstairs to the very, very wealthy. It's called QE. The market should have capitulated. We should be down at 2,800 right now. 2,800, that's where we should be. But we're not. Why? Because there's no fear.
There's no fear. See, we had fear right before the dot-com crash. We had fear right before the housing crash. Hell, go all the way back to 1987. We had fear. There's no fear. Just look at the VIX. When the VIX hits 40, that means you've got fear. The institutions stop buying, and that's when you get the capitulation. We're not even near there yet because there's no fear. Because investors are divorced from reality because of QE. Because for 14 years, every time the market just pulled back 10 points, the Federal Reserve come in, print money, buy treasuries, and push the market up artificially. Unbelievable. People were sold, investors were sold by Biden. If you got rid of Trump, we'd have a return to sanity. Was this your return to sanity? Look what's going on with oil. But that's what we were promised, that life would get easier. Retirement would get better. It'd be a calm. Everything would be calm again. Your careers would be better. How's this calm feel so far? This would be going on. Whether you hate Trump or like Trump, this would have never happened under Trump. People don't want to admit that, though. This has been going on for 14 years. Investors continue to believe that they have a permanent safety net under the market. This all started with Bernanke, actually Greenspan. Every time the market pulls back, they're going to run in and save it, print money and save it. Look at 2020, the pandemic they call it. The market went down 32%. And it turned around so fast because what they do, they printed about, I think it was about $5.5 billion, turned around and they bought 10-year treasury yields to bring those yields down to zero. And boy, the market took off, shot right back up 112%, the fastest recovery in history. And that's when I said, the market is over. This is over. It's going to crash. The top 1% gained $2.3 trillion in that rally. Main Street got screwed. Main Street got nothing. The corporations got nothing because it was QE. Stock buybacks, QE. The CEOs get rich, the largest shareholders. See, this is a different crash. This has been going on for 14 years, this crash. The crash started in 2009 with Obama and Biden and Bernanke, this quantitative easing. And I get so angry when I hear that word, quantitative easing. That is fake. What it is inflation. But they didn't want to use inflation because they knew they'd scare everybody if they used inflation. Now, they wouldn't be scaring the very, very wealthy, the very top 1/100th of 1% are owners, whose annual income is $22 million, whose wealth is $412 million. Oh, they didn't fear them. That's what they needed. That's what they wanted. Because with inflation, they owned the banks, and with inflation, those banks would start taking off. With inflation, commodities would take off. And remember, they lied and they said they're going to take this money and they're going to print all this money and they're going to help people and they're going to set these programs, make sure you didn't lose your house. That was all a bunch of crap. They took the money and bought commodities. They took the money and bought banks. The market within, 120 days, I forgot how much it went up, but big time. The rich got richer. Look, when we have a yield inversion, when you have Netflix dropping 20% in one day, Facebook dropping 26% in one day, and I kept telling you this was going to happen, nobody wanted to believe me. Why? Why should they? The market keeps going up. Every time it pulls back, it's going up. It pulls back, going up. If you ask people what QE is, they would tell you they think it sounds like a barbecue sauce. They have no idea. It's a racket. It's a racket. You would go to jail. People used to go to jail for QE. It was illegal. It is a racket. It's a transfer of trillions of dollars from you up to the wealthiest 1/100th of 1% with annual incomes of $22 million and net worth of $412 million. That's where your money's going, and they're getting even richer.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%, heating oil, 60%, gasoline 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable. African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, Kramer yesterday, this was interesting. Remember, I said, when I went on the air, here's what I said to everybody right here. If you don't know what you're doing, do not start jumping in this market, buying a dip. You'll get slaughtered because this market is going to go lower. I said this market is going to go lower. So now we just have to wait and see what happens, how this all sorts out between overnight and then tomorrow morning on the opening. By tomorrow afternoon this time, we'll have a pretty good idea which direction they're going to take this market for the next couple of days. Overall direction, going to go much lower. I said that as the market was rallying yesterday. It was ridiculous the market was rallying. Look at this. The market is up 333 points on the Dow. The S&P's up 50, and the banks aren't even moving. Hardly moving at all. The banks are the leadership group. If you don't see the banks going up, you're going to see this market go back down. And guess what? Market went right down on the opening. Be very careful here. Don't take, if this is going to be a little rally, it's not going to last. Maybe 1-2 days, even that. Don't be too anxious getting your buying stocks right now. That's right. Then Kramer came in and he said this.
But there is one group that should have gone nuts today. A group that should have shot up like a rocket. A group that I want you to buy. A group that didn't get enough love. And I'm talking about the banks.
Wrong.
The banks. We've been shorting the banks. Are you kidding? The banks are in deep trouble. They're in big trouble. You know all these mortgages you hear about? Oh, they got to get rich. Look at all the mortgages. People going nuts getting mortgages. Oh, really? Nearly 70% of all the mortgages don't go through the bank anymore. That's right. They don't go through the bank anymore. They go through lenders, not connected with the bank. But getting back to what is going on, this is not some inconvenience. And people think of it as, and most investors like him, like Kramer, think, well, this is just an inconvenience. It's not an inconvenience. Not when you have Netflix drop 20% in one day and Facebook 20%. And we continue with QE, which is a racket. And our mainstream media will say anything for a few viewers, few clicks. The fake business news network, they're rotten to the core. No moral sense about the truth. They deal in statistical trickery, the hallucinating of prosperity. Wall Street trades in the promise. That's why I keep begging you, would you learn how to short? So, we're going to do next Saturday, we're going to do a shorting webinar. Next Saturday. Starts at 12 o'clock. You'll get 3 hours of solid information on how you short. When you're done, whether you're an expert or whether you never shorted in your life, you're going to see how easy it is, especially with my color-coded chart. All you have to do is go to philsgang.com and just go to our store. You can sign up right at our store. Right on site, you'll see it. Go to our homepage, click on, there's the store, and you can sign up. It's only $95, and it's archived for 2 solid weeks. Are you kidding me? See, again, people have no idea what's going on. And the way the Main Street media talks, and the way the fake Biz News Network talk, oh, this is just an inconvenience. Oh, things are going to be just fine. No, they're not. This is going to be the worst crash we ever had, and they're not preparing you for it. And you poor folks in a 401k, all you have to do is take the spiders to protect yourself from all that money you're losing, and you can hedge against that money. All you have to do is turn around and short the spiders. We'll show you how to do that Saturday. We'll show you how to short. Your kids can learn how to short. And you're going to have access to our color-coded chart. And by the way, if you just go to my site, go to the homepage, you'll see right there how my Pro 2 color-coded chart works. Right on the homepage. And that's where you click in to get to our store, our gift shop. Our gift shop. So we've got to limit it to 85 people. People say, why do you do that? Because, we're not Goldman Sachs around here. We have a small staff. And to give people good service after the webinar for 2 weeks, we get, dated with calls and questions because we keep it archived for you for 2 weeks. So people are constantly calling. We learned our lesson. One time we had 160 and we got barraged with we couldn't get back to people. Well, we're not going to do that anymore. It's going to be, and you're going to have fun. Because it's going to be fun to learn how to make money in this mess they created. And yesterday, when Kramer came out and said what he said.
But there is one group that should have gone nuts today. A group that should have shot up like a rocket. A group that I want you to buy. A group that didn't get enough love. And I'm talking about the banks.
Yeah, and I had a conversation with them. And I'll find that. And I said, Jim, can we have a conversation? And he started out with this.
But there is one group that should have gone nuts today. A group that should have shot up like a rocket. A group that I want you to buy. A group that didn't get enough love. And I'm talking about the banks.
I mean, that's ridiculous. So when I talked to him about that, he called me back, and here's what he said to me. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's Jim. You know, he always sounds like he's got a sock in his mouth when he's trying to explain what stock to buy. Unbelievable what's going on. Look, why don't you just come to our webinar, archive for 2 weeks if you can't make it. It's $95 investment. Are you kidding me?
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
How could there be such voracious, furious buying in the last hour and then beginning at 4 a.m.? Remarkable unwind. What happened? Who was wrong? Were the buyers wrong or the sellers going to be wrong?
What, you nuts, Kramer? You were wrong. What do you think's going to happen when companies use 54% of their total earnings, or $3 trillion, for stock buybacks instead of putting that towards business investment, productivity? What do you think's going to happen? You think investors are going to jump in? That rally yesterday, I told you what that rally was yesterday. Just a relief rally. I told everybody, don't jump in, don't chase it. It's going to go down. And they're moving stock prices up, not because of earnings. They've been moving stock prices up for 14 years because of QE, not earnings. And then when they do have earnings, 40% of the earnings are absorbed by dividends that go to the top shareholders, the very, very wealthy. What do you think? Why, Kramer, were you nuts? Of course. They sold into the rally, as we did. As we did. When you have inflated valuations, are you nuts? This is crazy. The valuations are so inflated. You can't have a sustained rally. And also, you can't, at a technical level, you can't hold a rally when you got an inverted yield curve. When not only an inverted yield curve, you got stock valuations are nuts. We got the highest margin debt ever. Of course the market's going to go lower. You can't sustain a rally when you have the largest margin debt, even bigger in 2008. People right now are being called by brokers. You got to send me a check. You got to, and I said, no, just dump my stock. Dump my stock. What do you think's going to happen when you have a rally? People are going to sell into it because smart money knows we have historic equity withdrawals. We have negative discretionary income. And you think people, when the market rallies, it's going to sustain itself? What are you, nuts, Kramer? What the hell's wrong with you? It's just amazing. I mean, here we are. We're a nation with $30 trillion in debt, record debt. We have a negative net worth of $20 trillion. Record corporate debt, that's what's going to kill us, is $12 trillion. Trade deficits are the worst thing in the world. We have a record trade deficit, $109 billion. We got record budget deficits. And he's wondering what's going to happen. Why would the market sustain itself? It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. With stimulus money coming to an end and debt hitting an all-time high, consumer credit cards, for God's sakes, they have to go back to their credit cards. Remember, in the beginning, when they're getting all this money from stimulus and all the programs, their checking accounts went up, their savings accounts went up because they had forbearance programs. They didn't have to pay on their house mortgage. They didn't have to pay on their student loan. All that was going into their savings. That's all gone. Now, instead of driving their credit cards down as they did during the pandemic, credit cards at all-time new high. And we're close to $1 trillion. Home equity. The loans are at all-time new high. People are taking money out, and spending it. We never had household debt at $15 trillion. We never had mortgage loans at $11 trillion. Auto loans, all-time high. Are you nuts? The consequences of QV are incredible, and the people just don't get what's going on. They think what's going on right now is a little inconvenience. The market's just going to go up. After all, in 1 year, we had 195 all-time new highs. Every time it went down 1%, the plunger team came in, printed money, bought treasuries, boom, market goes up. And then we get some BS from Kramer to rest of him about the company CEO. I know him. He's great. Look what he's doing with the company, man. He's moving this from here to there. Had nothing to do with it. Stocks were going up when companies are losing money. Banks. They're in the worst shape they've ever been in. All those mortgages, like I told you in the opening, all those mortgages that you hear everybody's buying, or going out buying homes, getting mortgages, they don't get those anymore. They have to compete with outside lenders. 63% of mortgage they don't get. So look, things are going to get worse, not better. I think I've been right all along. If you've been listening to me for at least 2 years, I've been telling you this was going to happen with nobody else. So the defense you have, the only defense, not going by some stupid staple stocks. They always say, go buy Coca-Cola, go buy Clorox. People need Clorox to clean with. People need Coca-Cola. People need potato chips. They go buy Philip Morris. They need to smoke. No, I'm sorry to tell you, it doesn't work like that. when you got food going up and you got 1 in 7 people, parents not eating so the kids can eat, no, they don't buy as much Clorox, as much as Coca-Cola. And what do? We've been shorting those kind of stocks. We shorted Coke, doing great. You got to learn how to short. So next Saturday, 3 hours, a real 3-hour block of time that we're going to focus just on shorting, whether you're a beginner or an expert. You need to have this. Now, you don't have to come at 3 o'clock Eastern Time because it's archived for 12 o'clock Eastern Time, rather, sorry. It's archived for 2 weeks. And you're going to learn how the market really works. What is shorting? It's so easy. They make it so complicated. If you go to my site and go to the gift shop, you can sign up for this. But also on the home site where it says gift shop, on my home page, it also talks about how the Pro 2 works. Check that out. I have a video. I do a personal video showing how it works and why it's so helpful to you. You shouldn't have to be sitting there watching your stocks going down, especially people in 401k. It's not necessary. It's ridiculous to let yourself get slaughtered. You got to be kidding me. So, again, you're going to learn the value of shorting. It's not hard. It's easy to do. The fear of shorting will be gone the first half hour. First half hour of our webinar is going to be gone because it's going to make sense to you. It's going to make sense to you. And when you got a color-coded technology chart that we designed and patented, where all the color-coded, all the candlesticks remain red, so you don't get hurt. And if money starts coming in, they start buying, and it's not going to go down anymore, you get a warning in yellow. So you're not alone. So again, and also, why don't you during these times right now, just join the gang for 10 days. It's free. You can join the gang for 10 days free, and coming to the workshop, you're going to know how to protect yourself. There's no other way. When I hear people talk about they got all these different no, they don't. Nobody has any magic way to help you. You're dead, dead, dead. There's nothing out there that's going to stop your stocks from going down. And you should embrace it. You should embrace the stock market when it's going down. It's something good. It's something great. You'll be making money as it goes down. I'm not making this up. If I was, why would I give it to you free for 10 days? We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com. What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, I started on January 8th, 2021. Every Friday, I put up my YouTube up on a YouTube channel. I named it the unfolding of the stock market crash. And I kept saying every week, I want to give you this because the market is going to crash. We're going to have the biggest crash in history. People they think it's just going to be another crash. No, you can't have 14 years. You can't have 14 years of QE, corrupt QE, printing and printing and printing and printing to take care of the rich by keeping yields down. That's not prosperity. Prosperity, remember, comes from hard work. It comes from business investment. It comes from increasing productivity from business investment. Then you get increased wages. Then you increase your savings. Then your standard of living goes up. The economy starts growing. They, in 2008 and 2009, both Bush and then Obama and Biden, they had to take care of their friends. They had to take care of the Marxists in the Democratic Party, the green nuts, who AOC said the whole world's coming to the end of the year. They had to take care of these crazy people, and then they had to take care of the very wealthy who got them in office. They are owned by them. That's when they turned around and did QE. That was the worst thing they could do, and they knew it was bad because they had the report from Bernanke, who did a whole paper on QE. He was a student And then he started to work for Greenspan, and Greenspan wanted to know about the QE. How is it doing in Japan? It was a disaster, a disaster. 25 years later, they still can't get out of the inflation. This is going to be a crash like you've never seen. I'm not doing this to scare you. I'm trying to do this to get you alert, to learn how to short. To start looking at the stock markets going down as an opportunity. Not something to fear. And we're doing a workshop. Okay, don't be a gang member. It's $95. It's next Saturday. Starts at noon. If you can't make it, it's archived for 2 weeks. At least you'll come out of it knowing how to sell a stock short. And you'll love it. Because once you start selling stocks short, stocks go down so much faster than they go up. And it's so much fun. It is. You're making money when the market's going down. Now, there is going to be relief rallies. There's no question about it. There's going to be a relief rally. And I think we're going to get a relief rally shortly. And that's a good thing. Because every time they're going to try to rig the market to go back up to 400 on the S&P or 4,000 SPX. They've been using that. That's the base. That's the base. That's the base. They've been lying about that. And remember when they said that? I said, no, it isn't. I said, it's going to drop below 3,800. And it did. Now they're going to try to get it right back up there. What you're seeing yesterday and what you're seeing today, this volatility is because of the yield curve is starting to invert. They don't know what to do. As I said to you yesterday, this will all sort out by Wednesday of next week. If they decide to do a relief rally, we're going to make money. If they decide they can't and the market's going to keep going down, we'll make money by shorting. He was talking about the banks, Kramer, right? They should be buying the banks. We were shorting the banks. The ETF for the banks, XLF, we're up 16%. Wells Fargo, we're up 17%. Bank of America, shorting it, up 21%. Also, remember when I said this to everybody? And I warned you? Everybody's talking about the housing market. It was like going back to 2008. But let me warn you, okay? This housing market that we're in, this rally from that we started here not too long ago in March, and it's not, you're going to be paying too much for these houses. You've overpaid about 20 to 35% for your homes, and you're going to get hurt. This is not going to last. This whole rally, okay, is a bunch of BS. That's right. Remember I told you, don't fall for this. Houses go up 35, 45, and Sarasota going up 50%. As these people, this is crazy. This is crazy. Here's Orlick today.
Big miss on both starts and permits. Housing starts fell just over 14%.
Gee, I wonder why. We have consumer confidence the worst ever. You know what that means? They're going to stop spending. And when they stop spending, it's going to get worse. People have no idea what's going on for the 14 years. Everybody's looking at this. All this trouble started with the pandemic. That's a bold-faced lie. That's a bold-faced lie. It started with Obama and Biden administration in 2009. And before that, dopey Baby Bush. Baby Bush. Look, I don't have all the answers. And like when I read these to you and I say, look, we're up in the banks by shorting it 17, 21%, 20%. We're up 20% in Apple by shorting Apple and shorting NVIDIA up 10%. Tesla, we're up 37%. Look, I'm not saying every one of my gang members is up that percentage. I don't know. But I do know that if they follow what I teach them and have the Pro 2 color-coded chart that tells them when to start shorting, when it starts turning red, if they stop following 10,000 stocks and just stay with a handful of stocks, And then when the pattern is just right, you start shorting. When the pattern's just right, you start buying. And the color-coded chart works perfectly. We designed it. We patented it. You can go and view it. Go to my site, philsgang.com, homepage. I do a video, explain it to you. It says right there on the homepage how Pro 2 works. Right next to it is the gift shop where you can go and sign up for the webinar on shorting. We're going to limit to 85 people, and that's for next Saturday. Starts at noon. If you can't be there, it's archived. Look, consumer confidence is the lowest ever, and people have no idea what that means. If you have consumer confidence, the lowest ever, and you have the inflation, the highest ever, we're going into stagflation. And they keep denying it. They keep lying. Oh, we're not going to stagflation. We're already in a recession. I have to laugh when they're you think we're going to go into recession? Think we're going to go into recession? We're in a recession, for God's sakes. What are you, nuts? We are. Last quarter, we were negative. Remember when Biden said the other day, we have this fastest growing economy out of all economies, and we're the strongest and the fastest. What the hell's he talking about? The first quarter of this year, we're negative. We didn't grow. That's the problem. There's so much lying going on. And that's why if you go to just charting and follow the money using our chart, and you can convince yourself for 10 days, it's free. And go check it out. Doesn't pay anything. Check it out. It's on my front of my home site. It says right there, how Pro 2 works. Just click on. You don't have to pay nothing. And then if you really want to feel good about the market, where no more do you care if the market's going down, no more that you're going to say, oh my God, I don't have to worry about the market ever again going down. Never have to worry again. I don't have to worry about the yields going up. I have to worry about the yields too low. I don't have to worry about the bank stocks getting crushed, which they are. The banks are getting killed. And people don't know that. It's been masked. It looks like the banks are doing terrific. No, they're not. Not at all. They're in deep trouble. No one's going to tell you that except me. Okay. So look, the market's going to get worse. We're going to have rallies that are going to fail. We're going much lower. Protect yourself. Please. Check out my Pro 2 chart. And also sign up for next Saturday for my shorting webinar. $95, limited to 85 people.
To Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.